Happy Tuesday. Time for Tidbit Tuesdays. Okay, so if you're enrolled in Marketplace Insurance, something, even though I tell people, I know there's a lot going on when I enroll you, a lot of people do not realize that if you have some kind of changes, that we need to update your application. So what are these changes? Well, first, if you have somebody, a new person in your household, whether it's a baby that is born, adopted, maybe now you have a family member that has become a dependent, all those things are life changes. We only have 30 days to make that change. Second, if you move, again, 30 days, I need to update your application because it could change your coverage because plans are specific by zip code. So sometimes it bumps you to a different county and that plan may not be available, or the plan is a different price because you're in a different county. So very important if you move to notify me right away as well. 3, if your income changes. So what a lot of people don't realize is we can update your income on your application at any point during the year. Ideally, you want to do it as soon as possible because if you're underpaying for your coverage or overpaying for your coverage, that will wash itself out when you do your taxes. But we want it to be as accurate as possible because I try to keep you, if your income is changing more than $5,000, we definitely, either way, we definitely need to update. So that could mean you got a raise. It could mean you lost your job. It could mean that one of the people spouse stopped working or went back to work. So all those things can affect your premium. I don't want anyone to ever get a large bill at the end of the year. So that's why I recommend we adjust your income. If you're self-employed, sometimes your income is hard to guess. So if I've enrolled you and you're a self-employed person, I usually tell you, look at your, at least mid-year, in June, look at your income for the year and try to project for the rest of the year. Now that half the year has gone through, maybe you have a better idea of what your income is likely to be for the whole year. And again, if it's higher or lower by at least $5,000, I strongly recommend that we adjust your income so that you're not underpaying or overpaying. Again, do not want you to be surprised at the end of the year when you do your taxes and you only paid $100 a month for your insurance and you should have been paying $150. Well, you'll owe the extra $50 back for every month that you underpaid that. So that's the confusing part. You will not owe the whole amount back. You will only owe back the amount you should not have received because your income was different. Or, if your income is way less, we certainly don't want it to be under the minimum because there is a minimum for you to qualify for the tax subsidy. And if your income falls below the minimum, there's a chance as well that you could owe the money back if your income falls below the minimum because they think you should be on Medicaid, which Texas did not accept the expansion, so that's not going to happen. I know it's crazy. You don't make enough money. You don't qualify for the subsidy, but that's the way it stands right now. So making sure your income is as accurate as we can possibly guess is important, or at least plan on the back end that if you've made more than what we reported, you're probably going to owe some of that money back and set some money aside. I do have people that choose to do that, which is fine. But what people don't realize is, yes, we can adjust your income at any point during the year. So if you want to do that or have a conversation with me about that, please feel free to do that. You can hop on over to my page, jcapconsulting.com, book a time with me through my calendar link, and be happy to chat about you. So until next week, peace out.